Hello and welcome to the preview for the European Central Bank and Bank of England rate decisions for today. Starting off with the BoE, they are expected to keep their monetary policy on hold with the bank rate at 0.5% and QE total purchases at £375 billion. So this comes just a week ahead of the November quarterly inflation report, which will likely take a lot more focus than today's rate decision, as we have had, of course, some blooming UK data in the likes of PMIs, output and production figures, all indicating some pretty strong growth for the UK economy. As such, attention turns to the 13th of November, where we could potentially see the monetary policy revising their unemployment rate forecasts. So markets currently see the first 25 basis points hike from the Bank of England late next year, whereas the MPC have seen unemployment not falling to 7.0% until well into 2016, where they would begin to consider raising interest rates. So moving on to the European Central Bank, all expectations are again for Draghi and his board to keep rates on hold with the main refi rate at 0.5%. This is despite the disappointing CPI figures we saw out of the Eurozone a couple of weeks ago now, which did prompt many to see further imminent easing from the European Central Bank. But broad consensus is still for unchanged. This is as we've only had 1 month of particularly disappointing CPI, and this does come ahead of the asset quality review from the European Central Bank. So some of their priorities more than likely on that judgment of the Eurozone banking sector as opposed to the Euro system liquidity levels. However, the press conference could see some dovish tones. We have seen a lot of euro strength of late, which could bring euro-dollar well below the 135 handle, should they explicitly mention the possibility and potential for a further very long-term refinancing operation from the European Central Bank. So go for those comments in the press conference itself due at 1:30 London, 45 minutes after the rate decision at 12:45. We'll bring you all those releases as soon as it hits the wires, as well as any other relevant commentary to your trading. But in the meantime, that's all from me. Good luck with the rate decisions today.